My perfectly dependable 6-year-old Toyota Highlander suddenly wouldn't start. I put the key in the ignition as usual, but then nothing. It simply wouldn't start. The lights on the dashboard began to blink in a goofy way, but as far as starting the car, nothing. Well, sure, I checked under the hood, but that's all. I just checked. I just don't know where to begin. I actually began with a call to Hillside Tire. I told them the story and said they'd have to send a tow truck since my car wouldn't move. Hillside manager Chris Pappas said, "Hold on just a minute.
Why don't we check the obvious?
Nothing is obvious to me. Nothing's obvious." The obvious was this. Chris asked if I had a second key that came with the car. Well, sure, but what's that got to do with the fact that the car won't start?
That is a transponder key. Transponder keys do tend to wear out, especially the primary key.
Back home, I found a seldom used second key, and look what happened. Just like that. Just by simply using that second key. No tow truck, no repair bill. The car started right up.
There is a good chance that your key is malfunctioning. So the obvious thing to try is a second key, or a key that doesn't get used as often.
I never would have thought of that. Do you know anybody besides you and the people who work here who know that?
I would imagine most mechanics would know that. We deal with this on a daily basis.
This really was such a simple, easy fix for a totally broken car. Chris says he's fixed people's cars dozens and dozens of times over the phone by asking them to simply try another key. No charge, of course. Chris says most people don't know this solution, and failing transponder keys have been around since the mid-90s, and certainly model years after 2000 have some sort of transponder key.